second to last challenge is the concept of communication, the aspect of communication. And this is something that we just touched on. Many parents, and we saw in the Surah of Luqman, where when he addressed his son, he said, Ya Bunay. He addressed him with a word of endearment, rather than saying, hey, you, come here. You know, rather than saying, Geta, come here. You know, but he used a word of endearment that would say, Ya Bunay, something that established the love of Luqman for his son, something that established compassion for his son, something that expressed a deep affection for his son, and he called him over Ya Bunay. And so this is something that we as parents, especially honestly, I see it all the time in our communities. Immigrant fathers, the way that they address their children, it's in a very harsh way. It's in a very, and it rubs off on their young, on their own children. You know, and I'm a testament for this, in the sense that, you know, my father sometimes, he came from a culture that was harsh toned. And so we learned from that. And so it becomes difficult now with my wife, when I want to express, you know, my love, I want to express my affection, it's very difficult to say those words of I love you, I appreciate you, because I wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to interacting with, you know, my father to say that. Now, mashallah, he's, you know, he says it all the time, you know, he expresses it all the time, he's much more affectionate now. But when we were in the state of high school or middle school, those are the crucial years that I believe that a father, specifically a father, to both his son and to his daughter, they have to express affection. They have to be able to communicate with their children in a kind way. Because we have many cases, and I don't know if this goes on in your community, but many young women, when they don't hear from their fathers that, you know, I love you, you're beautiful, I adore you, I care for you, they hug them all the time, they touch them all the time, they tell them I'm proud of you, they cuddle them, and they show affection to their daughters. If the daughter feels that they are deprived of this at home, then brothers and sisters, of course, the next option is what? If they find that type of appreciation, if they find that type of affection in the school, then they're going to take it from some guy that, you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best what he wants. He doesn't want the best for them. And so it is the duty of the father, honestly, if they want to protect specifically their daughters, it is the duty of fathers to go out of their way to express affection, to express appreciation, to give words of endearment in order to allow their daughter to be shab'ana, to be full, to be fulfilled. She doesn't need any guy off the street to come and tell her, oh, you're beautiful, oh, habibti, come here, let me call you, text you. She doesn't need that, because at home, right when she walks into the door, as the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam used to do for his daughter Fatima, and whenever he would come back from a war or a battle, the first house he would go to was the house of Fatima radiallahu anha, alayha salam, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with her, and he would kiss her on her forehead. And whenever she would enter a room in which the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was sitting, in front of everybody, the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam would stand up and go yatqabbalha. He would walk to the door and he would kiss her on her forehead, and then he would grab her hand and bring her and make her sit in the same exact spot that he was sitting, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is what the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is trying to teach us, that our daughters have a level of appreciation and adornment that they deserve. This is a level that we have to, as fathers, if we don't give it to them, then we're setting a standard of abuse. And last month, October, was the month of domestic violence. We gave many khutbahs about the level of abuse that happens, the standard that becomes set when a father does not show his daughter, love and care and kindness, then she will not expect that from her husband, and she will not expect that from the males in her family. And so we as the fathers, or we as the brothers, we are the ones that set the precedent. We set the standard in the mind of our daughter, in the mind of our sister. This is what you should expect from your husband. This is what you should expect from men. That they respect you, that they appreciate you, that they love you, that they care for you, and that they will go out of their way to show you this type of care and appreciation. And so we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us, to give us the wisdom to do this, to give us the ability to